The good old nasty red 12 valve Cummins. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video here on Loud and Proud. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic today. We're going to be trying to tackle more of the compound turbo system on the nasty red 12 valve Cummins today. I don't know how many of you guys are new, how many of you guys have been here for a while, you know, the OGs. But let me just tell you where we left off a few days ago. We got the bigger turbo mounted down low on that bracket. The bolts are threaded on, but they're not torqued down to spec yet. Same with the downpipe. It's on there. The V-band is mostly tightened down, but it's not completely cranked down because we still have to connect the downpipe down there to the factory exhaust, which is slid over that right now. But that exhaust has to be cut, and then we'll have the adapter go in there and stuff like that. Quick little update. This turbo thing has been a pain in the butt. And no, it doesn't have anything to do with the pusher system or the pusher instructions for their kit. What it has to do with is our HX35, which I have the front off of the turbo itself that kind of protects this wheel. And yes, I've been very, very careful with this to make sure it doesn't get bent up or anything. But I cannot get the center piece with these. Yes, these are loosened off. I've tried tapping these with a hammer. I've tried rotating this and tried tapping on these sides with a hammer and trying to push it away. I can't get it to break free, so I'm just kind of moving away from this for the evening, and I'm moving over to the giveaway truck. Now, what I'm going to try to do tonight is just do a couple of small things, like maybe take off the air box, swap it out with the one that we took off of the first gen, which is a little bit better than this. That's going to pull a little bit more air. We might remove this and swap it out with my factory one off of my dually because it's not painted. We're gonna get rid of the valve cover, this main big shield up here, and try to get a better look at these valve covers themselves. Not sure if I'm gonna swap out the valve covers or not because they don't have new gaskets on hand, but I wouldn't mind taking this cover itself off. What I might also do in the meantime while we're waiting on either, you know, a new turbo or turbos upgrade for this truck, I might take this turbo off and like sand it down and paint it like silver or something, just to make it look a little bit cleaner. And then this truck's probably going to get a new manifold, and it's going to get new injectors, and might get new injector lines. I don't know. Just kind of depends on how far I want to take things. For whatever reason, like see these parts right here that are, I don't know what they are, but your delivery valves go down in there. These are rusty for whatever reason, so I might consider getting like new ones of these because for whatever reason these are rusted on this truck, which doesn't make a ton of sense to me why just these would be rusted, you know, other than like the manifold, which is always like that discoloration color, but for whatever reason these are like that too, so I want to possibly get new ones of these at some point as well. We're probably going to do like a mega twin, possibly like a pusher mega twin or something like that, because I really like that setup on my dad's, which means we're going to get a new cover up here as well with the dual intake and stuff. So of course a lot of stuff's going to get done, but I'm just going to kind of set up the camera and we're just going to start doing stuff under the hood and see where we get. Might even pull this heat shield off. And if you guys are wondering why you see like the green here and the green there, I'll just tell you flat out right now, this truck, what I was going to tell you, it was actually completely redone. The truck was actually a green and silver truck, and then what they did was they basically swapped out all the panels that were rusted and they put brand new panels and stuff on this that were completely rust free. And then they redid the entire truck, they sanded it, all kinds of different layers of coatings that they said they did to where this paint is going to hold up very, very well. I mean, it looks awesome. It looks really, really good. I mean, that doesn't really bother me. I could like have this painted at some point, or I could paint it myself. Or if you guys don't mind, just leave this bar green and the underside of the hood. I mean, it's not a big deal to me, but you know, other people have their preference. But nonetheless, that's what we're going to do, is we're going to work on swapping out some of the stuff to make it look a little bit cleaner under the hood. Probably got dirt and crap all over my face again, like usual. Just kind of how it is out here in the shop. But guys, I just got done a lot of, well, not a lot of stuff. I got done some stuff, take that back, some stuff under the hood of Big Stinky. This is what the kid had named the truck, and he's got the decal on the thing. Big Stinky is what he named it. I think in honor of that and the fact that, you know, this was his truck, and he's like, he was Snapchatting me today. I mean, he watches and he's like, please just keep it Big Stinky, you know, until you give it away, please keep it. So I'm like, you know what, we can stick with that. We can do that. For now, we're just gonna keep on calling it Big Stinky. And this thing is actually gonna be freaking stacked. I mean, this is gonna be built when it's done. Not literally a stack, I'm saying, but this thing's gonna be big when it is done. I had a couple questions, but let me run through what we just did real quick. I swapped out the intake with the first gen's intake because it wasn't too dirty, but it's a lot bigger filter than the little like thin sheet one that was in the factory air box. So I just swapped that out with the first gen one. It's on there nice and snug. I took the airbrush and I airbrushed the crap out of everything, get all the dust and dirt and stuff out of here as much as I could. And then I took the intake off of the dually 12 valve. And this truck is actually 97, by the way, is what the title said. I just read it. It is a 97, not a 96. But all that aside, anyways, I took the factory intake off of the dually and put that in here. Just trying to get some of the same colors back in here, even though this is all going to be redone anyways. I mean, all these parts, like the intake's not going to be there. These valve covers are probably going to be custom ones. The manifold, the turbo, I mean this, none of this stuff is going to be the same. This is all going to be aftermarket stuff when it's done. These are just like some small things for now. So until those parts come in, just so it's not bothering me that it was all different colors like orange and stuff, like that's just not my taste. So if you see this, Nick, I don't know if you did that, buddy, but it's just not my thing. So I got that stuff swapped out and I got the ugly liner pulled off the hood. These trucks always have them. They're always like falling off. It was just nasty. So I took this one off too. And of course there was a mouse nest in it. So what we're gonna do probably is pressure wash this all off, because if you see here, oh, sorry, gotta press a little bit harder. This is all just dirt, okay? There's just dirt buildup from years and years and years of that thing being on there. It's just kind of how it happens, just kind of how it is. You know, it's not a big deal. All you got to do is take a pressure wash it, hit that real hard with the pressure washer, and you are good to go. The truck was a different color. It was a completely different color. Actually, it looked like nasty red. It was a silver two-tone down the middle with the emerald green up top and emerald green at the bottom. But like I told you, and this is what they told me, they said they swapped out tons of body panels and rocker panels. Like him and his dad, like they restored this truck so it looked like right off the showroom floor, second gen 12. Like they restored all the body. They of course didn't do a bunch of engine stuff. I don't know if they really are too much into like the engine stuff, but him and his dad were able to restore like the whole body and all that stuff on this truck, and it looks really good. And they actually did a cab off restoration of like the frame and, you know, undercoating it and all that stuff, and undercoating all the underside of the whole cab. Like when you look under there, the entire cab, because they had everything was rust free and everything else under there that they dealt with, and the whole thing is undercoated. Like it looks really good under the truck, super clean. Aside from all that, my question was, should I take some like Rust-Oleum heat tolerant paint, like some satin black paint? I don't know what color this is, the exact color, but all I know is I can get something very close, the closest thing I can possibly find, and I can match it the best that I can to this. And all I would do, it would be a very easy, and no, this radiator, this AC condenser is not all beat up. They just have a cover over there. I would imagine this is mostly just on here for winter driving. Thinking about taking some Scotch tape or something and covering up just the labels and stuff that you want to keep on here, of course. And then once I have those covered up, of course, lay like a big sheet of cardboard across the back, lay, you know, stuff, keep everything taped off. I'm talking like perfect, tape everything off, perfect, have it all covered up. And then have this stuff all matched to like this code the best that I can. You know, like I'll try to find the closest color to this as I can and match all that, and then also match all of that. So have everything masked off and paint match just this bar up top. That's all it is that bar there, and then under the hood. So if you guys think I should do that, let me know. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you guys think I should do that, and also drop down in the comments. Or just say yes. Or take some automotive heat tolerant paint and paint that satin black to match it. And it's one of those things where it's like, okay, obviously I wouldn't spray bomb the body of a truck, especially, I mean, this truck's really nice in terms of the paint job. For stuff under the hood, it's not like it's going to get beat on by the sun or anything. And with this thing off, you know, eventually over the years, heat gets to paint, of course, and it'll make it chip and stuff. But if I do it the right way, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. You know, I just want to pressure wash the crap out of it, make sure there's nothing else that's going to flake off or chip off, and then I would just paint match it to the best of my ability. I know this video was supposed to be some working on Nasty Red. Apologize for that. That was kind of my plan. Just like I said, that HX35, man, it has been a pain in the butt to get that freaking center part of that housing, that middle section. I cannot get it to break loose and rotate freely, so I can get the oil return tube to be pointing down and the oil fill to be on top, which is the way it's supposed to be. It's like sitting like at an angle like this, but it's supposed to be straight up and down, so the oil feeds down through onto the bearings and stuff like that, and then the oil can drain through down low. That's the way it's supposed to be set up. That's the proper way to do it. I just can't get it to work. Yeah, we'll definitely try to get that worked out this week for sure. So that's where we're at right now, is just getting this dang section in the middle to rotate freely, free from this. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that, even though it wasn't Nasty Red stuff, which is what I was planning to do, is get the whole compound turbo system kit installed. It just didn't work out that way. I mean, I put like 4 or 5 hours into messing with that HX35 to try to get that to move. It would not budge. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like, this sucks, but I'm gonna have to do something for these guys for a video tomorrow. So I'm like, I'm just gonna have to do something else. And so it's late, but I just figured I gotta do something, you know what I mean? Like, and I tried and tried and tried, just could not get it to break loose. Smash that thumbs up, leave your comments down below. Subscribe if you're new, join the team, join the family, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.